range of values. That's what those two next boxes are for. And that all becomes a very interesting problem in the search. And yeah. So the last thing is just demonstrate the site. This is the site. This is our home page here. Has a lot of the same information as our what is it page on the very first real page that we look on the PowerPoint. There's some information there, some site news. We cleared out the database just to make sure that it was only the correct stuff in there. So these are all, anything Daniel did. These were all added just what was that, a few minutes ago, as you can see. Anytime anything's added, it can show up here. So if we go over to the search here, this is all collapsed, so it's not cluttered. If we hit expand all this information is here for us. If we only want one of these boxes, say this, and we can expand anything here we want, whatever. So if I expand all, anyone have anything they want to search on? Anyone?
Anything.
Just suggest a field. It doesn't
Suggest
matter.
a field, suggest a number, value.
62 plasticity.
2 cleavage planes.
2 cleavage planes. Cleavage number there, 2. If the numlock was on, that would actually work. So 2. Let's submit that. Right. All of those have 2 as their cleavage number. So let's go into one of these, whatever. And this is what you get. Has all the information, and if I expand all here, you see there is a lot of information. This is all the fields in the database. And you can tell you can't actually edit any of these fields right now. It's not going to work. But if you did want to edit it, say there was something wrong in here, you didn't like, hit revise. Now, let's see. What are we going to revise here? Let's just do notes. Make it easy. What shall we revise? I don't know. Hello. How are you?
Do the select box as well.
And this select box. Let's see. Which one? Cleavage shape. Let's change it to there. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Any of these boxes. Alright, and the number, let's change this to 4.8. Just a few different things that we can change here. Any of these fields we can actually change. And this is required, so let's just do I can type, grade, email,
Just copy it.
.com. And let's go ahead and submit that. It's now been submitted.
So, let's go through a couple more things. Like we were mentioning, the site feedback, you can put stuff in here. So I can put stuff in here. Just to show you, you'll see where it comes up later. We're going to put a couple in here just to display it later. So you can do site feedback really easily, and then we're going to try to get to one of the logged in pages that you shouldn't be able to get into while you're not logged in. Currently we're not logged in, so we shouldn't be able to get there. And it sends us to a timeout page. It says that you should log in. So now we're going to log in. And now we get to the main user inbox page. So as you can see, the two feedbacks are right here, and you can delete one, and you can delete the other. It's amazing. And then you can also, well, we'll go into that in a little sec. And then there's the log out here. So if we log out, and then we try to go back to the user home, you're timed out again. You're not logged in. So we'll log back in here. And then, so here's the rock that, was it Greg? Yeah. Greg changed. And as you can see, here's the stuff that he edited, and here's the previous data in the inbox, or yeah. And then you can expand in the drop-down box. Here's the box he changed here, and I think that was it. Yeah. So we went ahead and made these red so that you can obviously see them real quick, that they're changed. And
So yeah, this is the sort of the primary approval page where Hirsch might be spending some time, approving revisions that people have made. And so yeah, as Brian said, we just highlighted the fields that were different so that it was easy to tag them out and to see. And then of course you can also make changes to it as you go, so that if you think that they shouldn't have put something in there, you can just change it back, and then it shows it as being the same. And then you can go down and you can approve it. And, as you will note, it is no longer in the inbox, so it's been moved out of the updates table. It should be on the home.
Well, it's not.
Oh, actually, it's an update, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, so now we'll go to the search. We'll search for S. Is that his name?
Yeah, that one.
Maybe on the screen. Yes. Excellent point. Sorry. And there you go. See, it's octahedral, but N was preserved. So, we changed that field back, and it's what we want. Where we preserve the octahedral from the previous version. And then we could go and revise it again if you want. Oh, yes, of course. And then one other item that's sort of a little add-on that sort of came with the code or came as an easy addition to it was this: if an expert user sees that something's missing from the database and just wants to add it in, they can just be like, they just say. Currently, MySQL escape string will escape the apostrophe, so makes it very secure, but it looks a little funny. All right, and so then we can submit that, and that just goes straight into the database for searching. Since it's an expert user, we assume that they know what they're doing, and it doesn't need to be approved.
Now that should show up on the homepage. Yep.
Yeah.
Right down the bottom, does actually show up.
My code works.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
So I guess now we can open it up to any questions that you have.
Play around with the search or any questions on what we're doing. Hirsch?
I have a question, or possibly a couple. First of all, it looks good from what I see so far. Are the search results ranked?
Yes, actually, we just implemented that. Yeah, go ahead.
This. If we just look at basics here, neural name, and then rank this. So if we bias by mineral abundance, search that, you can see this global abundance here is actually in order. Giraffe rock shows up with nothing because it doesn't actually have anything there, so that's kind of
And does it,
we haven't worked on yet.
Does it use the rock type as well?
We have not actually added that portion
Okay.
in. That's a
Yeah.
fairly easy
Yeah,
addition.
it should
Yeah.
be able to.
Does it, leaving out the abundance thing, does it rank based on goodness of fit to the search parameters yet?
We haven't yet worked on that portion.
Yeah, we need to, if we
There's
were
a-
going to do that, we'd have to sit down with you and really figure out, well, how important is cleavage to
Right,
the
right.
rock?
And yeah, there were a few things that make it very hard to figure out exactly how to rank.
Okay.
The abundance, both the rock type and just the global abundance,
It's really
are
easy.
very easy to do.
Yeah.
One of the ones I was working on quite a bit recently was the twinning. So down here, you can select twinning. Well, there's also a twinning probability, which goes into the ranking. But if I select, say, 2 of these, I don't know if those match up to 21 and 22 in the database. So
Right.
that becomes a very strange issue. I don't know if that's not going to return anything. But if I just do contact here, I know that will return some stuff. And those all fit that search.
Yeah.
And there is a probability there, but I don't know which one in the database those are. So
Sure.
that became very interesting. I've been working on that for a couple of weeks, trying to figure out exactly how to do that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?